Move tonight, a big win in Game 3 to extend this series and get yourselves at least one more game. You hope when your backs are against the wall, you guys come out with their best, and it looked pretty close to that tonight.
Yeah, live to play another day, as we say. You know, we've got an uphill battle, like I mentioned the other night, that we're facing here, but I'm ready to climb it. I hope all of our guys are too. And Tim Brown, right when I needed him, huge. You know, I still felt offensively we had quite a few chances there to tack some stuff on, and we didn't, but we made it count. We pitched well, we played good defense, and got enough across the plate to win a ball game.
Even with Tim Brown allowing the only run of his outing in the first inning, it always seems like he's in control and has sort of a calming presence over the rest of the team. How valuable is that in a game like this?
Yeah, and they came out ambushing him. They were ready to hit right away from Jump Street tonight, and he makes the adjustment pretty quick. You know, it's happened a couple of times and maybe didn't make the adjustment right away, but I think he's learned from it, and they came out today swinging. I think the first 5 hitters saw 7 pitches maybe, so came out hitting, he made the adjustment, and was tremendous like he always is, working both sides of the plate, keeping guys off balance, and doing what he does.
A couple of specific instances I wanted to talk about. The 3-run inning in the second that gave you guys the lead for good. It wasn't a ball that was necessarily crushed, but there were a lot of well-placed hits, just able to put it in the right spot, and it was good to see some of those breaks go your way.
Yeah, grinding out some at-bats. You know, and that's the same thing they did the first inning when they got the 1 run. They didn't hit it too many balls hard. They had some bloops here and there, got some nice singles, but we made it count, like you said, had some good at-bats, drew some walks when we needed to, made loose and throw some pitches.
In the 8th inning, the duo of Derek Idle and then Daniel Bennett coming in to strike out Dinker to end it. They struck out a combined 4 hitters, a wild pitch, let 1 reach, but how confident were you when you called on Benny and even when you called on Idle out of the bullpen?
Very confident. You know, Idle's stuff is so good. You know, even when he's a little erratic, it's tough. He strikes the first guy out on a tremendous pitch that Ness can't even handle, so he ended up getting on there, and then he strikes out the next 2, like you said, then he gave up a single. I wanted Bennett for Dinker. That was a matchup I wanted, and we went to him, and Benny came through and got us out of that jam.
I have to ask you about the final out of the game. Morrison hit the ball pretty well, but Cleve able to track it down against the wall. What were the thoughts when that ball was in the air?
Yeah, I knew Cleve was going to catch it, was my thought. He swung, he hit the ball really well. It's a tough lineup over there. They're not going to lay down for anybody. We're going to have to come out with our best again tomorrow night.
Ronnie, you guys came in tonight needing a win in order to play tomorrow. What was your plan coming into this game against Laredo, and how did you feel you executed it?
You know, the whole thing is just not to get caught in the big picture. You know, yeah, we're down 0-2, but it's 1 game. It's 1 inning, it's 1 pitch, so you have to execute each pitch as it comes and not get caught in the bigger picture.
It seemed like in the first inning when they scored their only run against you of the night, they were swinging early at the first pitch oftentimes. Did you have to make an adjustment to that, or did they make an adjustment later in the game and you were able to continue doing what you were trying to?
I mean, I've faced these guys a lot over the last 2 years, so they know exactly what I'm doing, and what I do doesn't really change all that much. So if anything, you know, I wasn't going to give in and just start throwing off speed up there. It was more a matter of, you know, if they're going to hit a fastball, then that's fine, but it's going to be well located, and they're going to have to go after the one I want to throw.
Once you leave the mound, there's a little bit of a helpless feeling, I would imagine. When you're on the mound, even if it's a big situation, you know that you're in control of what happens. What is it like from the dugout those final 2 innings, watching the conclusion in a close game?
You know, you just have confidence that we're still going to get the job done. You have to have confidence in your teammates, and you know, Hoop knows what he's doing, and these guys are out there for a reason, so nothing but confidence.
You were named the Wichita Wingnuts Pitcher of the Year last year. Daniel Bennett won it this year. You were teammates with him last year. He came on to face Danker with 2 on in a 2-run lead in the 8th inning. Did you have any doubt whatsoever that Benny was going to come up big in that situation?
No, I mean, that's just kind of what he does. He comes in those big situations when we need him, and makes good pitches, and that's what he does, and that's why he got Pitcher of the Year this year.
I've heard a rumor that if you guys are able to win this series, again, that's looking down the road a little bit, that Josh Robertson is going to let people in the clubhouse tase him. Have you heard this rumor, and are you excited to seeing that if that does happen?
I haven't heard it. I don't know if I'd be excited to see it. I fear for Josh's health if that happens, so I mean, I don't even know where that rumor started really, but sure, bring it on.
All right, we appreciate the time, Bronny. Before we let you go, we'll have a question after this, but any shout-outs you need to give?
You know, I just want to say thanks to all the fans that come out, whether you're for the Nuts, against the Nuts. You know, you're the reason that we get to come out here, and hell, I mean, this is a scam job. I mean, we get to come out here and play baseball every day, so just anybody that comes out, thank you for being here.
The final thing is, Nate Robertson started this in Laredo. One of our owners said whoever wins, if we win, who was the most ferocious player gets to wear the wolf mask. So this is the unveiling of the wolf mask. How honored are you to have it, and can you show it off for us?
I don't know about honor. I'll show it off though. So this is for Nate.
There it is. Tim Brown, thanks for your time.